Filling in the gap between episodes 3, Revenge of the Sith, and 4, A New Hope, we are here discussing the Rebels magazine comic strip, Ocean Rescue. Ocean Rescue by Martin Fisher and Bob Molesworth is featured in the 7th issue of the U.S. publication of the Rebels magazine. This story takes place at some point after Season 1, Episode 15, Fire Across the Galaxy, and Season 2, Episode 3, The Lost Commandos, given the look of Sabine, particularly her hair color, in this issue. Hera, Sabine, and Ahsoka are on the Ghost on a mission to find an Imperial freighter. The freighter has crashed and is sending out a distress call. Fortunately, they found it first, giving them a head start on the Empire. We find that this freighter contains an ex-Imperial who is a friend of Sabine, a man by the name of Gennard. Sabine owes him for saving her life back when she left the Imperial Academy. Sabine is determined to pay back the favor by saving his life, and she and Ahsoka put on their underwater gear as the ship has crashed into the ocean. Seeing Sabine and Ahsoka on a mission together is interesting, but the dialogue gives us good reason for this, as Ahsoka has a lot of experience with underwater missions given her time in the Clone Wars days, referring to the episodes on Mon Cala. They face some trouble underwater with some eels, but when they arrive at Gennard's cell, he is nowhere to be found. Through this section of the story, we learn that Sabine had quite a struggle at the Imperial Academy, and there seems to have been some sort of underwater component that has left her unsettled when it comes to missions of this type. They finally get to the portion of the ship above water and go searching for Gennard. They don't have to go far before they run into a couple of stormtroopers who are after Gennard as well, who has barricaded himself behind a closed door. Sabine and Ahsoka manage to incapacitate the troopers, and the trio run to higher ground as the ship is beginning to sink further into the ocean. When they reach the bridge, they run into more stormtroopers and the Imperial officer in charge. Fortunately, a well-timed arrival of the Ghost caught them all off guard in time for the rebels to gain the upper hand and knock out the Imperial forces. As they position themselves for a pickup from the Ghost, a stormtrooper who has one last shot left in him fires at Gennard, ending his life. With his dying breath, he urges Sabine to let him go, that she needs to make the galaxy free again. Reluctantly, Sabine complies and she and Ahsoka make it off the craft just as it sank completely in the water. This is the first of the Rebels magazine comics to dive into Season 2, and it is nice that they are exploring different character combinations. We did not see Ahsoka interact with many members of the Ghost crew individually, except for Ezra and Kanan. And this comic does a nice job of capturing both, while bringing in some backstory to each character, and showing us how the two would get along. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the insight and analysis found here at Star Wars: The Canon Explained. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Leave your comments and questions about this story or any element of the Star Wars canon below. Till next time, may the Force be with you.